Welcome to NFL Sunday Funday. We made it to the last games of the year, and I hope your teams are in it to win it. My name is Greer. I'm going to be broadcasting live on your video game jockey, broadcasting the NFL Sunday Sports Ticket. It's going to be Madden 17. Let's take a look at what's on the list. Like I said, I'm hoping your teams are in here. We're going to be doing the Vikings-Eagles matchup. We already had the matchup earlier. We're going to do a real-world matchup to see how close or how accurate we've been. Most of our real-world games have been or almost 90% accuracy, and we have a running record of it. You can find all of our sites and videos on GAMINGHQTV on YouTube, as well as Google and Bing our site, GAMINGHQTV. You'll find us in all the action here for NFL EA Sport action with Madden 17, cooking it and booking it with you on the preview NFC Championships. Here we go. Let's get the ball on the field and let's get the teams playing. We've got a great matchup today. We've got, you see, the games are going to be ready to play. They've got the skills. They come here and are matched up exactly on the teams that we expect. I think they're both, what, 13-3? We've got Larry Ridley. We've got Brandon Gowden here as well. We've got a full list of things to read off and a lot of links to send you. So, like I said, we've got some great gaming action for you on NFL Sunday Sports, and you're watching Eagles and Vikings. Madden match up, real world game stuff. I know. We run all the action actually at half the time so that we make sure that we get you the best action. Just like you guys are the best fans out there. That's right, what they said was buy the breeze on the Vikings. Let's see if they can do it for the Eagles as we get ready for the Eagles matchup here. NFL EA Madden Sports. Let's go. Sunday Funday. Again, my name's Greer. We're going to be on the field with a few people. We've got Larry Ridley at halftime. We've got Premium Beat, Audio Block, Shutterstock, no copyright sounds, royalty-free music, and everything else playing in the background. And like I said, we've got a great game playing for you. Rick and Morty is the theme for this month, and let's get started.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today's showdown will feature some intriguing matchups, including a pair of safeties roaming the middle of the field. It's the Vikings going up against the Eagles. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Gowden and Charles.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gowden, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
We've got a lot of great sports action that's going to be playing for you. We've got a lot of channels that we're running on
take
Twitch,
over. Here comes Carson Wentz bringing them out onto the field.
A
few rough patches last year, but all in all,
as well as our
he and the Eagles some good
and
returns.
Of course,
I think
Twitch,
the Eagles have the quarterback of the future, don't
that got on
they?
Both
definitely do. Now they need to continue to upgrade their
receiving core.
They're going to work on that, but when you watch that young man play, the poise that he exhibited,
you also on
the leadership that he exhibited, the willingness to do just about anything to try and win a game.
Pay attention. You can also get us on the field live.
On
hope that our plays are going to be like your plays, and they are. If you get in our play early, if you're a play ahead, we will put you in there on the list and get your play in.
2017.
When you say long, what do you mean by that?
Meaning his stride. When he strides to throw the football, sometimes he overstrides, and that can play a little bit of havoc with your accuracy, but he continues to work on those things, and I think 2017
this is the sport that you wanted, the sport you're looking for. You can also find us there on twitch.tv. And don't forget, we are on Mixer, too. Don't go chasing us away just yet. Let's bring it out a little bit on the field so you can see what's running on the grounds. Hopefully these are the plays you're thinking about.
Wentz to throw on second down. This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
You can find us on many places.
So the
offense
has
it
first
quarter.
and 10.
Let's get you in on the field. Let's get those uniforms dirty. Here we go.
On the ground, the first carry for Ryan
Nowhere
Matthews.
to go on that one except
just
for
a
the
yard
dirt.
on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Well, we can't wait to feed you
And after the
information.
play
We're
on the
running,
ground,
of
that
course, all
brings
the
up
sports
2nd
action
down
on
here.
can. And we've got all of the information that you can find on this game on the Show More section, on the YouTube section, on the GamingHQTV, Global Gaming Headquarters. Let's see what this is going to do. Come on.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's got time. He's going to air one out. And Matthews has got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, 46 yards. And the Eagles have taken the
Eagles
early
striking
lead.
first.
Well, that's
Boom.
how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right
blowing up and everything else on this game. What a set of plays so far.
Caleb
Eagles
Sturgis
coming
now
out of
for the
it.
point
3-point kick. Remember, it's a 1, and then a 2, and then 3. It's almost like your golf swing. Watch the wind.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
We got your live sports running, of course, at the same time, typically as the game that's played. But now we are just a little bit behind, so we're hoping that we give you the action that you're looking for as an Eagles or
now
as
after the touchdown, it's
Vikings
Sturgis
fan.
to send it away. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Okay, partner, let's shift our attention to Minnesota. You see Sam Bradford. Let him do an 8-8 record this year. Teddy Bridgewater, everyone knows the story. He was going to be the quarterback. Bradford came in. Beginning of the year looked like a savior, 8-8 to finish, but all in all, the numbers were not bad for him this season.
Remember,
the numbers were excellent in a lot of ways. He set an NFL record for completion percentage in a single season.
The hard Think of the plays you'd want to play if you're running here live.
Too many guys
and
hurt.
We'll put those plays in there for you.
Couldn't have any consistency up front. Made it hard to generate the offense.
Lots
but
of
Sam
action.
Bradford, in my
all the
mind,
action half the time.
will be the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings in 2017.
All right, there it is. You heard it here first. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The starters now on offense. And Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries. But boy, has he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
2nd and 10. Let's get the pressure on. Remember, we can give you different positions on the field. We can give you different camera angles so you can feel it coming right down the field at you.
Must be expecting the run. To throw,
catches him on the pull, possibly in the backfield. Not really sure how that worked out, but yeah.
Defensive side of the ball for the Eagles. Here they are, the starting 11. And you were telling me before the game, taking this from your knowledge bank, that if they need to improve anywhere in 2017, maybe in the secondary. Is that right?
I think you're right on that one because I think they're very happy not projecting to Ronnie McLeod down the middle as the safeties. But they'd love to make an upgrade on the corner position
blowing
because
stuff up already.
If you're playing in the NFC East, there's some guys who can go out and get the football. And then I think up front, they're looking for a bigger year from Fletcher Cox. He's their bell cow on defense, a defensive tackle, defensive end. They need to have that all-pro season from him again.
Almost picked off.
He was trying to
what
get
a play they could have had on the ball on that one.
And 4th down coming up.
He's got up at 3 and
so
down.
On 4th down, the Vikings will call on their punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now Sproles. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense,
into the
they
ground
rolled
you go.
down.
It's a jungle down there.
Rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
20 yards.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well.
There it is.
Calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
If we can switch the plays around, we can make a different play out of it. We can call an audible. It's your game. They're just pushing the thumbsticks and the buttons for you here at the other side of the channel.
They come out here in the eye. A handoff as they run the counter play. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Catch the
Expand
train on that one.
For a second. He has a couple 1,000-yard years in his back pocket. This season, 661. Didn't have a career high 8 touchdowns, but where does he fit in to the Eagles offense going forward?
That's going to be an interesting question that has to be answered by Philadelphia, by Doug Peterson, their head coach, because he was truly their lead running back until a fumble at Detroit. I think that changed things for him. A crucial one down the stretch. Philadelphia ended up losing the game. When he takes care of the football, he's a hard-hitting, aggressive inside runner who can set a tone for a team. But if he doesn't take care of the ball, that gives an opportunity for someone else to
grabs it, pulls it down.
A really nice pickup.
He's like
14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
That's the quarter.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game.
And GlobalGamingHeadQuarters, GAMINGHQTV. We're
Back
bringing it to
live
you as
with
well.
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
about
Gunn.
us.
It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Let's see if this is the play. Bring it out a little bit and look the field. Let's see. These are the numbers. Are you going big? It's going to be X.
Wentz now on 1st
Follow
down.
the X.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete.
Boom, that was a hit.
Thought he might have had it.
Had to
Instead,
hold on to it,
down.
but couldn't. Let's see that again. They're going to
When
show
teams
it.
take shots
Here he
at the end
goes.
zone, you got to defend it the same way you defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
2nd and 10 on that one. Everybody's going
10
for
yards
the
still left
pass.
on
Let's see if we
2nd
can
down.
do it. He's got the play action on the left side. We've got him overloaded. Watching that clock. Get to the 22nd point to make your call. Make sure you get it in ahead of time. Otherwise,
Once
you will
again,
play it on the downs
2nd and
ahead.
10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. What did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
3rd and 5.
5 yards to gain here on third down. Wins to throw again. And he connects with Ertz.
He's got it, and he's moving like a train out of it. Did you see that? Of course you did.
The red zone, and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but he's still able to complete it.
Eagles on the move big time on this game. Already in the second quarter, 7-0. Let's see if this is the play you were thinking was going to happen. Hello, Blake. Get down on the field. Let's see what we're running. Time to get that uniform dirty.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
and
first and
press
goal.
This one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop it.
We've got pass, we've got run, and we've got play. How about we try the old play flicker?
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
We're going to get that off on the next one. Come on, let's go. We're going to get the penalty. Oh, red zone penalty.
A coach so
no
much,
one's going to like that one. And we are hating it, as a matter of fact.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Looks like we are going to go with that run play after all. Looks like an HB inside run, or we're going to go with that trap or counter play. We're trying to get you in on the action. Blake's got the call on the play. We had it right on the first try. Is it going to be trap or inside? Looks like we're under the 20-second mark. We're going to have to go with the inside run. See if that's going to pay off. Let's see what that offensive line is going to give.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's follow the line. This is the play we're looking for. Is this going to make it?
6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal.
Doesn't do anything.
Back to the 5-yard
shut
line,
it
but
down.
No further than that. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
Run,
it just
pass,
never
or play on the
materialized.
offense. Defense is completely opposite. Blitz, zone, or man. We found the right place. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, GAMINGHQTV, and we're still going to not. We are going to go there. We've got the audibles that can be called as well.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is
right on the line. Is it a go for it? Should we go for it? Remember, we've got all the action half the time. 2-minute warning is coming up for halftime. We've got 7-0, 4th and goal. Take the easy field goal, or we're going to go for the whole thing. We'll leave it up to you on the screen.
And try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
Field goal or go for it? What is the plan? We've got the field goal or forward. We'll go for the easy kick.
So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal.
Watch that wind. Watch
from the
that
right
clock.
hash at a bit of a tight angle.
No more red zone penalties, please. Remember, 1-2-3 kick. It's a golf swing.
And Sturgis able to knock it
That's
through.
the Eagles on top. 10-0. That's the game is going that you thought it would.
So it's an old school
these guys
extra
have just
point, but
made
certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19
amazing plays out of this one tonight.
You kind of shake your head, but the head coach decided 3 was enough.
It's your game. Remember, on defense is coming up, so you've got the blitz option. There's so many different types. If you want to get onto the exact calls, remember, we've got a play ahead that we can give you. Write it down, make that perfect play. Is it the flea flicker like in the real game? We're going to find out.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff.
Here they come.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. You know, for this Vikings team, as they come back out here on offense, I don't know that any group had more of a roller coaster ride than them in the 2016 season. The quarterback change at the beginning, the hot start, and then the cold middle. It was just a tough year for them, wasn't it?
It really was, and when you look at how their season went, you mentioned the roller coaster. A lot of it can come back to the injuries, especially along the offensive line. I think by around October, maybe even early November.
He's got an opening. He goes fumble. What? Someone's got it. The Eagles have got it. He's breaking free. They have it. Oh, he's like a train in there. Are you kidding me right now?
And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles and result to a fumble.
Let's see that again.
Situations where they get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort.
He won't stop. He's still chugging.
Tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want
man,
to be
they shut
conscious
him
of taking
down.
care of the
Not
football.
before he got the ball back and got a few yards out of it.
Here now, another look at the rookie Carson Wentz leading his offense back out
just
there.
before
He's
halftime.
pretty
Watch
clean
that clock. All the action is
no
here.
interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect
NFL
out of him.
sports.
They want to see the ball thrown and
that
thrown
2-minute
well, and
warning's
he's
coming
able
up.
to do
Run,
that,
pass,
put
or
it
play.
in the
We're
end
looking for those
zone.
calls.
I'd love to see more
Get
of
him
that
down.
before this
Don't be the
game
only one.
finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for
Watching, you'll see
touchdown
the
pass
YouTube
number
channels are on
2
the
here
left,
in the
Mixer and
second quarter.
Smashcast are on the right. Twitch are both on the bottom. Got the gaming_HQTV and Global Gaming Headquarters running the Red Bull sessions.
Now after the fumble,
he's getting caught up behind his own guy.
He's got time in the pocket.
Fumble on the other side, and now it's recovered again.
He lost the football.
Are you kidding me?
The Vikings pick up the football. So a minute 55 to go in the first half.
Let's see the hit on this one. It must have jarred her.
After this.
2-minute warning. Let's get to it. Sports action never stops here.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis.
You're not going to want to miss these highlights. Again, we've got zone, man, or blitz on the defensive side. On offense, we've got run, pass, or play. It's all up to you. What you doing? Blake, tell them what you do. They don't know NFL like you. You've got the calls. You've got Blake on the YouTube side. Now realizing it, watching it live, he's got to throw it away.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. All right, different topic here, 2018, the Super Bowl, traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle, starting to get near that maybe last run with their defense. Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's
what are you doing?
Picked off by Nolan Carroll. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Unbelievably
that's a drive
crazy
right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs. It's going to come down the hands of
it is a comedy show at this point. Look at that. Grabs it.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
This is going flip-flop. Back on offense now. Again, you've got that run, pass, and play.
In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Let's bring it outfield here a little bit. Show you what we've got running. Let's see if this is the play you were thinking was going to happen. Because it's happening right now.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Whoa, he's hit hard on that one.
He goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Chad Greenway in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brings him down.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
So what you're hoping is that you figure out and see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Everybody's going.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Down
one receiver left,
on that
2 to the
yellow
right.
line. You can do this. There's the numbers. Let's throw them.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Surveying the field.
No!
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He should have caught that for sure. He's going to be screaming here for a little bit. Give him a second to get over that. He's going to just give him a moment. It's all right, all right. Just one more time. 3rd and 17. Let's go for it. 1 minute till half. Caught us at the right time.
Yeah, the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Got to get Beckham down there.
On third and long.
Can he outrun him? He's got time.
Finding time. He finds Aguilar over the middle.
And he's got it. He gets
26 on the third down conversion.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent time. He puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Moving through there, and the game is moving through here as fast as it can be. Look at that time. It's going. 30 seconds
first
left.
down following that long gain.
Can we get there from here? No time to waste.
Wentz now on first down. Going for the deep ball. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Left on this one.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Stick around. We've got halftime coming up with Larry Ridley. Don't miss all the highlights on this one. Fumbles, interceptions, and everything else you can imagine. Here it goes.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. He's going to go up top again.
He got both feet down. He's got him down. I can't believe it. What the hell?
Jordan Matthews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those can be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Gets both feet
got the cushion. This half has been there.
Look at that. Both feet are dragging. He down? He's letting... What was that last one? Horse screaming. He's making the horses scream. Let's get that point attempted before the coach takes a look at it.
And the extra point.
No win to speak of. It's a 1, a 2, a 3. Don't get too complacent just yet.
And it's 17-0.
Okay. Now get complacent. 17-0, 20 seconds left in the half.
The drive summary that time.
If it's anything like you thought it would be.
The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Real world matchup is live. The game is in effect.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Here comes Sherrills.
Oh,
and
man.
nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now working their way back onto the field, the Eagles defense. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right?
We've got to get this thing investigated. Get a police over here for the next one.
Putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception, the last drive, what will happen here?
Send them over. Here we go. Watch for the touchdown plays next.
The interception, he'll look to throw. Sideline throw.
In and on the line.
And a
Both
nice
feet
job
are
there
in.
of keeping
Great
the
catch.
toes
Great
inbounds.
play.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping.
These are the coaches' plays. You can hear your plays and watch them at the same time.
If you will.
Oh, I like it.
YouTube got you covered.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Now Bradford on 2nd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They get him for a sack.
Look at that.
Now
You can't believe it again. He got a hand on him.
By the offense. It's their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
What a play.
And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Here's Bradford. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Is he going to have enough time? There's another timeout.
48, enough for the first. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here
3
by the
seconds on the
offense.
clock. Get
So
ready.
as they
Stay here
take
for
it
Larry
over,
Ridley and all this
we
halftime
step
action coming
aside.
at you. 17-0. Philadelphia is on top of it. Minnesota
Final
Vikings.
play of the half. Bradford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete.
That's going to
deep
do
ball.
it for the moment.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Larry, go ahead.
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Eagles here, they have it at the 47. The deep ball is on target here, and this play will go for 6. Eagles is up now by 7. Now 1st and 10, completion will be made here to a wide open man, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20. Eagles would stall out, settle for a field goal.
He was almost gone on that one.
Now after the fumble, under pressure here, and the pass is picked off. Carroll's happy to come away with the pick and end the drive. Now following the interception, Matthews by himself here. After the long pass, he'll score. The lead grows to 17. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the play of the second half. Brandon.
You're back live, and we're not leaving here until this game's over. It's just coming up at halftime now. We've still got more crazy good action. If you're an Eagles fan, you're going to love this game. If you're Vikings, you might as well just watch something else at this point. I think you can still catch 60 minutes. Otherwise, we've got our Sunday Night Sports
ready for the fight
live.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Eagles defense. They work their way back onto the field. They look good in the first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. And that's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that'll bring up second down. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, you know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that will get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents.
They are just getting in there like crazy. Look at that.
Now the free agents can start moving around to different teams, so your team's
start
starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks. Everyone's starting to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and mini camps. We get to feel on the field for the first time, and we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third.
Covering the field like you want to play it, like you want to watch it.
Play action now. Bradford.
Oh my God, not again!
And they got him once again. Second sack now of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but disruptive in all phases, whether it's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big time guy off the block.
Here's Jeff Locke now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sproles, the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles take possession. Jordan Matthews here getting ready to go again on offense. And his 2 touchdowns, a big reason they're winning right now.
So meaningful when you score and it's got your team out there in front. Changes the complexion of everything you're doing. It's one thing to score garbage time, but these count. This is a big deal, and he's making those types of plays. And I think they'll keep finding ways to get it to him.
I was just going to say, probably going to go back to him.
It's howling outside.
Here we go. 319.
Let's see the play. Do you remember it? Got it? Good. Watch Beckham on this one.
On first down, Wentz.
Beckham's in front.
He'll rifle this one deep. This is caught inside the 15.
Are you kidding me right now?
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green Beckham, 53 yards. And the Eagles out onto their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on your team. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can keep him in front with that speed.
The only thing that's going to stop him at this point.
Sturgis.
Again, the old 1, 2, 3. Remember, look for on Sunday Sports Golf. We're going to be adding that to the list of golf.
And the lead is now 24.
As well, we've got NBA, NHL. I don't think I can get them all. FIFA, FIFA. That's right.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
GlobalGamingHeadQuarters.com. Who would have guessed? Made by gamers, for gamers, tested by gamers, used by gamers daily. Remember, reach back to you.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. We focus our attention now on the Eagles defense. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
You know what you're talking about? Third quarter, we've got a lot of action still left to go in this game. It's 24-0 for the offense, all the action half the time. So you're going to be seeing a lot of the defensive in their face, the offense the other way around.
Question, can they do it again? Let's see. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down, Bradford. The left side caught by Diggs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Down. Here's a run with Peterson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Again, Peterson.
They closed the gap before you get to that first down. Let's see if that holds.
48. Yeah, and he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Bradford.
Fumble!
Hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford's lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual to lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback that gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They have the ball
Jeff
again.
Locke now, as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Third quarter, 24-0 now. Waiting for the ball. You're waiting for the play.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
It's in there. Let's leave it in there.
And
it's
he didn't
spinning.
quite
Did you
have
see
the
that?
backspin
Spinning
on
on its
that
head?
one. It hits at the 4.
Of course you did.
And continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings defense getting ready to go. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches.
That's so awesome. That could get you kicked out, Streaming. Don't put that up there. I'm going to have to take you to the letters down. I might have to take you out. Sorry, buddy. But not to dinner.
That's where this word pride
comes out,
right?
It's less of a show. Don't make it so bad like that. Don't make me report or remove. Which one? Report or remove? I don't know. But we want to get on with the game here. We've got the Sunday Fun Day. That doesn't make it fun.
And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Still pushing it, third quarter.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Don't do it again, okay? Because I will have you removed. Thanks, buddy.
Second
I wish I was a
5.
KFC manager. How much they make?
3
I don't know
quarters
about
have
that.
come and
I don't know about
gone.
liking grape soda
We'll
either.
return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Grape soda is a riot, I know.
And welcome back. We are in the big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Call a play.
So we've got a 2nd
How about
and
that?
5.
You can do on offense. You can do run, pass, or play on defense. You've got zone, man, or blitz. Trying to make it easy for you. Let's see if this is the play you're going to call. Watch that clock. No flea flickers here.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He's got time.
He's caught in the sack. Nothing they can do about that one.
Down.
Down he goes. Let's see that one slow.
In there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of
Comes in
screen
like a
passes
train.
is
Watch
they
this
take a
one.
little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get
down
there.
They go. It's a real-world matchup. We do this all the time. Check our schedules. We've done them all the time. This year and the past year, at almost 90% on our picks. And you can, of course, catch all that live on GamingHQTV.
Now Wentz on third down.
Oh, mauled.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing
Let's
West Coast
get on
offense
this
or
one.
not,
This is going to be ugly.
one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either
Don't go to sleep just yet. This game is still going.
In other words,
got a 4th
look
and
for the
2.
big shot, but be
It's on
smart.
both sides of
I think
this
they did
field.
exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down,
Go to
but
sleep
they're taking
just
care
yet.
of the
Wake
ball
up.
well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Remember that 1-2-3 punt. Get it on the numbers or you'll get a penalty. There it goes. And here we go. Misses a tackle on it. Could have made some yardage.
37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Our attention now on the Eagles defense.
You know who that was? That was
the punt
Goldmine.
the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again.
I need the screen, damn it.
Bradford now to throw on first.
A play on the ball, can't make it happen on the 1st and 10. Let's see, does he get it?
He'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Give
him 10 yards on the pickup,
and that'll make it
second
Come on.
and a foot or so.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult
blitz.
time.
What's the plan?
Well, now you get to sit up here with me.
Got it to the 22nd mark. Can't get you to the 22nd mark.
There on first down
I'm
for
going to
them.
have to pick it for
Brings
you.
up a nice second
Talking
down
the
for
plays. I'm picking your nose. Stop doing it. Got you on all different parts of the field, all different positions. Players are coming at him left and right. Did he juggle that ball? He lost it.
Adrian Peterson was the intended target. 3rd down here.
He's going to be screaming on that one later. Yeah, exactly. He's going to scream like mad. Can't make the play. Someone's going to piss at that one. Let's get you right down there. Get you on the field. All right, all right.
The Eagles will go with an extra DB here.
He's got it.
Stop on 3rd.
First down on the line.
All the way.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
People are happy.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Low in calories. Let's get you right there on the dirt. Let's get that uniform dirty. There we go. Look at the place. Look at this. Oh, he's got to throw it away. There's nothing else that can happen.
Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Away.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot.
Right.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield?
It's all about defense
Anything
on this
trying to get
side
going
of the
again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Game highlights. And I'm getting out of here. We'll get reset to the next game. Remember, refresh the browser. Something's always on here. YouTube and Twitch. I didn't even see that. Did you? Let me rub my eyes again. What the hell is going on with the sacks on this game? Check this out.
And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Let it go. Don't throw it. Throw it.
Sometimes you have to understand situations.
He's good at
the football. Save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hooked on ball
security. Shout, they're coming through the window.
It took a big sack.
Is he crashing into a fireworks factory?
And this will probably be the last
warning.
play
to
to squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
Now golf? Who said we were adding golf? Did you say we're adding golf? No one said
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
2-minute warning. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see.
Here we go now.
3rd and long for Bradford. He's going to let it fly. And that one
goes up and
incomplete.
they get the swat away on it.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Right through the hands. You got the swooshy sign, did you?
Here's Jeff Locke now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Yes, we do know how to type, but it's hard to type with a controller in your hands. Try it. Please go in the back. Thank you very much.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
I forgot to mention about the zombie. Don't get bit by the zombie.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into
the zombie gets going.
It
doesn't stop
they
fighting,
protected the home field, and now the final stages.
This is it. Just under 2 minutes on the game. If you're catching us now, you've got a great position to watch and play along with us on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. 54 right there. 54 Mike.
Wins to throw. He's got and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice play, but gave about half the yards from the sack. Nowhere to get the football. Down he goes.
He's a demolition expert at this point.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's get you right in on the field. That's his back of his jersey is completely dirty at this point.
On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
All right, Matthews, let's see if you've got the legs to win the game for
On
us.
3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Oh, another hit.
Escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph.
That's going to do it for the game.
11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
4th quarter timeout. We're just about ready to finish this game. If you're coming in on the end, it's a lot of fun. Watch the rebroadcast if you are or have. Thank you again for tuning in and watching GamingHQTV.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Here's Donnie Jones now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Sherrills to return it.
I think.
So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL.
That's
and
it.
Maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes
great
without anyone
game.
putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence
Just catching the end of the ship, bro.
when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all
what a great play we've had. Thanks for joining in. If you just joined in, make sure to catch the rebroadcast up. We've already been putting this down for an hour. Unbelievable plays, fumbles, interceptions. Just, I don't know which game would have been better today. The real-world matchup for this, but again, that keeps us in the 90% accuracy rate for real-world matchups for this year. That means the Super Bowl is going to be just like we hoped, and hopefully going to be just like we wanted. Eagles and Patriots. I don't know which one you're going to wish for, but we're going to be playing that again live, as well as the Pro Bowl. So make sure you catch our Sunday Sports. And I am here, GamingHQTV, video game jockey, broadcasting you live. Let's get ready to switch this thing over. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Bye for now.
From Philadelphia.
There's the scoring. There's the highlights. And there we go. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm going to get out of here. Refresh the browser. Something else will always pop up here. And if not, watch a rebroadcast on GamingHQTV. I'll see you again real soon. For everybody here, bye for now. Watching NFL Sunday Fun Day. Eagles versus Vikings.